Hey folks, it's Dr. Spears here. I am finishing up a run this morning. However, things did not go as planned. I was out here trying to get my run on and everything like that, but I'm a little bit out of shape. It's I'm in the Northeast. It's cold outside, probably not above 35 degrees right now. My fingers are freezing and cold, everything like that, but I'm out here. It was sunny out, so I said, let me at least get a run in. However, doing this run, really out of shape. I'm not feeling it. And then, I tell myself, I said, you know what? This might be a little bit too much. As my dad would say when I was working out, take it easy. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So I was thinking, spent a couple of weeks, maybe I should just head on home. So I actually cut the run short, turned around, started walking home, and then I said, you know what? I can't do this, because then I was thinking about Kobe Bryant and him being a huge superstar basketball player, and just with his death in the past couple of days, hearing all the stories about his work ethic, the drive that he had, the thing going for excellence, Mamba mentality, and all of that. So I said, turn around and start running. So I kept going on that jog, did my normal routine. It wasn't as fast as I would have liked it to be, but at least I could say I got it in and I didn't quit. And one of the things I thought about was with Kobe, he said sometimes when he didn't perform at the level that he thought he should perform at, I'm crossing the street, that's why I'm looking left and right. Remember, boys and girls, your personal safety is always a must, so that's why I'm looking left and right with that. But he said that if he wasn't performing at a certain level, that was going to be something that he was going to fix and he was going to change to make sure that weakness never showed up again. And he changed how NBA players play the game, because they used to use the summer break as all relaxed vacation, be on that yacht, be on that boat, be on those rooftops and all of that stuff. But after that, Kobe was like, no, I got to work on my game. So he was in the gym, shooting the hoops and everything like that. And one of the things that he did was 1,000 shots a day. 1,000 shots a day. So that's what he did. And one of the other things I learned about Kobe was he wasn't a vocal leader on the team. He was actually a silent leader, but he was an alpha. So what that meant was that Kobe didn't tell if he had to tell me to work harder, dribble faster, all of that stuff, shoot better. The guys who weren't like superstars, they say, if this is our captain and this is how hard he's working and he's the greatest guy in the league right now, then we need to pick up our game. That's how Kobe led his team and got on those championships, those rings, those MVPs, and why he's so adored across the world, and especially in America and LA and everything like that. And you're probably wondering, where am I headed with this? Where could Dr. Spears be taking this? You guys, whatever your motivation is, whatever your drive is, you need to find it, and then you need to step it up a notch, take it to the next level. And for a lot of students right now, the biggest thing you're worried and you're concerned is about academics, GPA, and the MCAT. And one of the things that you can take away from Kobe and his death is, what can I do to improve? What can I get better at? Do you have that laser focus, as my high school football coach said? And he also would say, how bad do you want it? How bad do you guys want to be in medical school, to be a doctor? And so you just got to put in that work, that effort. You don't want to just work for the sake of working. You want to work smart. You want to study efficiently. You want to do the things that are going to bring results. And even if you're not where you need to be, things can change. Things can change. Any minute, any moment, you can make that decision that, you know what, maybe I'm at the bottom of the class. Maybe on the wrong side of the curve. Maybe I failed a test or something like that, but I still got this semester. I still got a chance at this MCAT, so I'm going to give it everything I have. And a case in point about this is Kobe Bryant, you guys are going to love this story. I just heard this one earlier in the week or whatever. Kobe Bryant was doing a message to an organization, and he was talking about you got to find what you love. You got to find what you love, what you're passionate about, and what you enjoy doing, and just make that your end all be all. And for him, Kobe said, that's basketball. That wasn't work to him. That's what he enjoyed doing. But then he said, when I was coming up, I had a counselor who told me that, Kobe, you're not going to make it. You're not going to amount to anything in basketball. You need to do something else. Kobe just smiled and laughing now. He's like, look at me now. Look where I'm at. So he said, you got people who are diminishing your shine, knocking you, telling you can't do something, you won't be something. You know what? Don't let them kill your dreams. You use that fuel, use that as energy, and you use that to push forward and get where you want to be. Because I know there's a lot of pre-health advisors out there who really, it's almost like you hate students, you hate young people, but why are you working with young people if your mentality is more often than not, you're telling them what they can't do, what's impossible, what they're not able to do, and you're not even showing them a roadmap, giving them suggestions or advice on how they can actually get to the next level, achieve what they're trying to do, and that just hurts a lot of people. And I know in the pre-med circle in particular, that happens all the time with the pre-health advisors where they are like, what's your plan B with grades? And even me, in my case, I'll tell you a story. I was at Harvard Summer School. I think it might have been Orgo or something like that. And I was taking one of my, what was it? Yeah, it was Orgo, doing that class. I met with the TA because did not do hot on the first exam. And I needed to get better because it's or you need that to get a medical, so you got to do well on that and everything like that. And I'm going to the TA for help. He's like, bring your last exam. He looks over this stuff, and he's like, Mr. Spears, with grades like these, you're never going to get into medical school. Yeah, I'm like, so what am I supposed to do in a situation like that? Like, the guy's like, it's craziness. So you just got to brush that stuff off and not let it get to you. And you got to just buckle down and do what you need to do. Obviously, that was an outcome that he was expecting because now I finished up medical school, but you don't hold that against people. They say what they say. You just can't let it get to you and everything like that. So I just want to share that everybody. You got some people, yeah, they just skate along, everything easy, works out for them and everything like that. Everybody got some type of problem in their life, but if you're an academic, if you got academic issues, you can change that, you can switch that around. It might not come overnight, but if you work hard, if you're resilient, and if you really want this, it's totally possible to make that change and get where you need to be and where you want to be. And so don't let anything hold you back from achieving your dreams and goals in life and everything like that. I think the biggest thing, like, I grew up in the Michael Jordan era, so that's the one I identify with the most. But I recognize talent. So I know how good, how great Kobe Bryant actually is as a basketball player. And I think he's really teaching the world and teaching a lot of people about raising your game, taking it to the next level, raising the bar of excellence and what everybody can do in that regard, no matter what your profession is, what are your career goals, and not even just, even like professionally speaking, in your personal life. The guy was a huge family man. That was the biggest thing he was about. He's like, at the end of the day, I don't know if he remembered for basketball. He actually wanted to be remembered for his business, investments, and all of that. That was going to be the next stage of his career. But everybody says, like, Kobe, he wasn't talking like, oh, basketball and all of this, other retired. It was about, I want to spend time with my family. I want to be there for my girls and everything like that. That's what Kobe's drive was in life. And so that's one thing you got to do. Medicine can consume you. You could spend every waking day, hour, and minute in the hospital, in the library, studying, doing what you need to do to be a doctor. Then even once you're a doctor, there's always going to be more work. There's always going to be patients to see. There's always going to be charting to do. But you need to find that balance where you're dedicated, you're giving what you need to do to your patients. And Kobe, they said he was, what was it? Black Mamba on the course. He had that drive, that assassin personality when he was playing basketball. It was lethal. He was going to do whatever it took to win. But then when he was at home, he was the nicest guy you could ever meet. And he was just like totally relaxed, down to earth, very gratuitous person is what I've heard and everything like that. And so that's how you need to be. You need to be like when you're in that white coat, when you're in that hospital, or when you're studying, you need to make that your focus, laser focus, turn off the phone, turn off the other distractions, say, you know what, I'm here to get where I need to be and do what I need to do. Do that, make it happen, give it 100%, and then once you're done, you go on and do your other things that you need to do, give that 100%, and just watch how your life will improve and change when you start doing stuff like that. And so that's the biggest takeaway I'm really getting out of this Kobe Bryant thing is really elevate your life and take it to the next level, because nothing's promised. You don't know what's going to happen. And he was only 41, and think about that, his daughter was 13, there were 2 other girls who were probably the same age as his daughter, and then the parents, and then the pilot. Everybody's thinking, oh, we're gonna just start out the day, going to practice, going to a couple games, whatever, normal routine, and then everything changes in a split moment, a split second. It just happens too much in life where these type of things happen. So you need to cherish every moment. Don't put things off that you know you need to do. You need to have a laser focus. You need to know what your agenda is for each and every day, and you need to work towards your goals and dreams so that they become realities. Again, this is Jason with drpremed.com.